Okay, I make these two identical bowls the other day, and now I'm ready to trim. And you can see that as long as a very good precise measurement, you're gonna end up with exactly the size. And I show you the inside, so the width and the depth the same. So now I'm gonna fit the outside, try to remove some clay from outside and make a bowl, and I will make the first one and then try to fit the next one so that they will be served as a set of bowls. And you can see that now they are not exactly the same height, but we could trim it to make it the same height. Okay, so let me do this one first. So I try to use water to stick the bowl, and if you know the tap sander, this is a very good way to do it. But if you don't know how to tap sander, try to use the water. Is a little bit hard to get it done right, because when you try to use a hand to adjust the water, it's going to stick your bowl on it. So unless you know how to tap sander, otherwise it's going to be very hard to do the this way. And again, this is my number 2 trimming tool. I told you I use this a lot for trimming the outside part, this kind of curve or straight lines. I usually roughly trim, so I have an idea how wide the foot will be. If you're not so sure, you can use a needle tool or something to make a line so that you know that this will be the foot rim, and then the rest of clay you can remove it. I usually trim it up to the right thickness. This part here, I don't know if you can tell that the difference. The general idea is that when it's thinner, the pitch sounds higher, but you have to do your practice and experiment. And I usually trim to the right thickness, which is around 3 millimeters here, so that after I finish this part, then I compare the inside and outside. So the inside corner and the outside corner should be the same height, and that way I know that if I get this part right, then the outside part should be right too. So I don't leave the clay too thick, especially on the bottom corner. to get this part and this part about the same height, and then you can see that there's still a little bit extra clay here that I can remove. I need to follow the curve all the way down. For the very final trimming, I usually spin my wheel very fast and move my hand slowly, so the surface will be smooth all the way down to the bottom. So that's how I trim my bowls. Just use a shiny rock to burnish the foot. Okay, and then just put my stamp right by the foot. The very final stage, you could put some chattering texture on the bottom portion here. Usually I would do maybe 1/3 or 1/2 of that. To let you know that I was using my number one trimming tool, which is similar to the one I use for trimming, but you can see that this is a little bit longer, so it helps the tool to vibrate, so you get the chattering mark. You can control the chattering mark easier. Okay, so just push it away since the rim is stick by the water. So, and then I use my sponge to smooth the rim. Usually you don't want to use a sponge on your stoneware, but porcelain is very fine particle, so it's fine. So this is the bowl that let me show you the close for the chattering mark or the curve. So then my second bowl is going to be according to the first one. And I think the height is pretty much the same now, so all I need to do is just the cutting the bottom. In the meantime, I could bring my first one that I've been trimmed and just place on top of it and see how much clay I can remove. So I still have a little bit to remove. Okay, it's almost the same width. Okay, sounds about right, so I will stop right here. Let's double check the width of the foot rim. Right, it's about right. again, I'm going to put the chattering mark. So these two pieces of a bowl that is almost the same height, and it's almost identical, the same width, the same chattering mark. The foot ring is the same. So that's how you make a setup of as long as you have a very good measurement. The width and the depth, and you're gonna repeat the same shape and same size again and again. Okay, hope this helped. And again, this was the width and height that I showed you the other day that is still here. So the same width and same depth, and you're gonna get the same repeat shape. Okay. Thanks for watching.